Hi Sagittarius, thank you so much. This is going to be just a general reading for the sign of Sagittarius. My readings are timeless. Please keep in mind the energy is fluid, okay? The roles may be reversed. We all have our own free will. He could be a she could be a he. And you guys should only take the messages if they actually resonate with you, okay? In this reading, I may be picking up on your energy, the person that you're dealing with, whether it's someone from your past or someone new, or I could actually be telling you the story of the person that you're dealing with. So please just take the messages as they resonate, of course. So let's see what's going on with you, Sagittarius. Unrequited love. Ooh, okay. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Is this true, Sag, or is this just how you or someone is thinking right now? Let's find out. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I'm already feeling like it's not that someone doesn't actually like you or that you don't like this person. I feel like there's this difference right now in the love languages between you and another individual. Healing family issues. Someone may have gotten hurt in the past. And maybe they're holding back right now. Past life relationship. Okay. Free yourself. Stay optimistic about your love life. And at the bottom of the deck, I have the flirt card. And underneath that is the soulmate card. Okay. Sagittarius, I feel like you guys right now, either you or the person that you're dealing with, you guys may feel like you've known each other in another lifetime. You may feel like this could possibly be like a soulmate to you. But you may be trying to decide at this point, should you free yourself because perhaps you and this person are just not seeing eye to eye. You may feel like the way the two of you communicate is just something weird or awkward. But what I'm getting here is that you should stay optimistic about your love life, because it's not that you and this person are not a good match for one another. I think there's been something that has happened in the past, either with you or your person or both of you. Maybe you guys had some type of trauma from childhood, from families. You could have had some bad friendships or bad relationships in the past, and I feel that someone in this situation is just holding back, okay? Someone in this situation is very guarded. They're not allowing themselves to really be that vulnerable, and it's leading either you or your person to believe that there's just no spark, there's no chemistry here. I feel like you guys need to just kind of lighten up. Yeah, here I feel like with this unrequited love, like you guys are trying to figure out if it's even worth you really putting in the work with someone to try to express your love. I can just hear Sagittarius. It's just like, listen, if you don't know how to love me, then don't worry about it. If you don't know what I really like, if you don't know what I enjoy, then don't worry about it. And it's like you guys are making a decision. It's almost like a standoff right now, where you're just like, I'm not going to commit to you because I don't need to compromise with you. I feel like you guys, you're not willing to compromise at this point. You feel like maybe you've been in a situation before where you had to compromise a lot, or, you know, there may have been a lack of love in that situation, or you and that person, you didn't see eye to eye, and you are just so dead set right now on not giving in right now. It's sort of like, you know what you want, and you want someone to come in who understands you. Yeah, you want someone who is faithful, they're loyal, they're devoted and committed to making you happy. I definitely feel though in the past that someone has had some unpleasant experiences, you know, in their past that has left them, you know, a bit standoffish. But I feel like someone here is saying like, that's not my problem. That's really not my problem. You need to figure out at this point how to love me, because it's pretty obvious that we're good for one another, but We have to find a way to get through this emotional trauma or issue that's here. It's like someone here is just saying, hey, we need a breakthrough, you know? Someone just like, either you are going to realize and recognize that I'm a great catch or I'm leaving. I feel like someone here is actually ready to maybe just take a leap of faith and move on. Wow. Just stay optimistic about your love life. Yeah. I feel like you guys, you feel like this situation is fated, but you don't know right now if it's the right time, or even if you want to put the time, effort, and energy into investing into a situation that I feel like this, for many of you, this may be a new situation. And you're just like, it's so early on and we're already having issues like this. But you really like this person, I feel. Yeah. Someone here is like totally in their heads about this situation. It's sort of like you feel like this situation is so promising, yet there's issues here. Someone here is dealing with some childhood trauma issues, codependency, their own voids and vices, and you feel like it just kind of keeps them stuck in their head. You almost feel like this person has like some type of mental issue, and I feel like it makes you just very guarded. It makes you feel like you want to just keep to yourself. You're like, why should I make any changes? Because again, there's this fear here that someone is going to bring you drama or grief, and you feel like, well, I've already been through that, or this is how your person feels. Yeah, there's love here, but King of Cups doesn't really show a lot of love. There's a lot of love here, but someone just isn't very open about it. They're not very expressive. Someone may even be a bit manipulative. Yeah. You guys, you want this person to step up and actually have more of an equal give and take with you. Many of you feel like this person is actually becoming a burden to you because you feel like you're constantly giving more than what they're actually giving in the situation, and you're just saying to yourself, like, would you please step up? Would you please step up, take the lead in some things? Could you be the initiator? Could you show me a more creative side? Bring something new, One thing I will say though with this energy here is I feel like there's a strong will to try and make this connection work because you can see the potential in it. But I think that because of the different things that have happened in the past, someone here is just afraid really to invest in it. You don't know if it's really worth the investment. I just hear someone's like, I'm not falling in love with potential. Yeah. It's like you're like, I can take it or leave it. I don't know exactly where I'm going, but I feel like Sag is saying, I know that whichever way I go, though, I'm going to be victorious. I'm going to be just fine. I don't need this drama. I like you a lot, but I don't need this. Yeah, but I feel like though this relationship was absolutely fated. However you and this person met, it may have started off as being really, really casual. But yeah, you guys have the potential to have a lot. I have literally just looking here. Oh my goodness. Yeah. This is beautiful. And this is why you guys are frustrated. This is exactly why. You have the Empress here, the Emperor, the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. Someone here sees the potential and they're like, I know this could be the perfect relationship. But you guys are needing, someone in this situation really needs to express themselves. They need to make it known that they see how wonderful this relationship is. Like, someone is saying, like, I need some assurance. I need you to affirm me. Where's the equal give and take? Why aren't we working together? Someone is saying, like, I feel like we're working against one another. There's an issue here with communication. And you're like, why are we fighting at this point just to, be on the same page when we should be so good together. Someone just stays in their head a lot. Someone stays in their head a lot. Someone may have actually been in a situation in the past where there was some lying, cheating, a third party situation, and I feel like it really, really had a huge effect on their self-esteem. They are very much afraid to love. Someone here is stubborn. They don't feel like they should have to give anything in a situation anymore, because they know what it's like to give and fight for a relationship and not actually get what they want. So someone here is just being very, very stubborn when it comes to making the changes that are necessary, but they're now actually seeing that the two of you could have something quite amazing here. You guys have to figure out how to work through this. Yeah. I think that the two of you need to be very honest with each other. Because if someone doesn't start to express how they really feel, how they really think about this situation, and actually put it into whatever happened in the past that has them acting this way, in order for you guys to have something new, I do feel like someone is going to actually walk away and retreat. Someone's going to walk away from this situation and retreat. Because I can hear someone saying, like, I can just wait on something else to come in. With this 3 of Wands, I can just wait on something else to come in. If you came in, someone else will come in. I can walk away from you and I can continue to focus on myself. And somehow Spirit will just bring someone else in that's actually ready to love me the way I want to be loved. So let's see how does your person feel about you? Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. And here at the bottom of the deck, I have the Ace of Cups. Like I said, this person loves you so much. This person loves you. This person, they want to share. They want to build. They want to grow. They want to do everything with you. Okay? They do. I feel like they just don't know how to express it. Someone here is jaded. I feel like you both are jaded, to be honest. One person doesn't want to show how they feel, and the other person is like, I need to know how you feel. So let's see. How does your person feel about this connection? How does your person feel about the connection? Let us stand still. Someone here is going to have to make, I'm going to say, a heart over head decision. Because I feel like someone here needs to get out of their head. Okay? Someone is going to have to quickly wake up and realize that if they don't make the decision to compromise here, that this entire relationship that could be so great is going to just crumble and fall. So what is the potential outcome? What is the potential outcome here? What's the potential outcome of this situation? Oh, Sag. I see this two ways. Either someone is going to get really, really tired of the conflict and the confusion. Someone may take a stand and decide that they want to end all of the mind games, wearing the mask, putting on the facade that they don't truly care so that you guys can move forward. Or someone may actually just take a stand and decide that they want to completely remove themselves from this situation, move forward, and start over. Okay? We have the Five of Wands here, the Ten of Swords. And then here I have the Queen of Wands with the Fool card. So like I said, someone here may decide that they're putting an end to this situation to move forward. Some of you could decide that you are putting an end to this cycle of miscommunication. Someone is going to get over their insecurity issues so that they can finally take the action to take that leap of faith to actually express how they feel. Okay? We have the Page of Cups here. So, I mean, for many of you, with this Page of Cups, if you notice the fish is out of the cup, for some of you, this may be a missed opportunity. For some of you, this person may come in and apologize and decide that they are ready to actually make this situation work, okay? You guys take it how it resonates, but I definitely feel like the outcome is quite mixed. Because, of course, everyone has their free will. Some people will go ahead and decide to have those heart-to-heart conversations, express how they feel so that the two of you can actually grow and evolve together. Some people, though, until they do that healing work, I don't see this connection working out. Because you will constantly have friction. Before I pull from that, let's pull from the Love Oracle deck really fast, just to see. This connection has the potential to be so beautiful, but I feel like this is two people, though, who are, to be honest, just jaded from past relationships, and it's causing a lot of issues with communication and the way in which you guys actually express yourselves. I feel like the love languages here are very different. It's maybe, one person, they really need those words of affirmation. Other person's like, I need gifts, or, maybe you guys should try reading the 5 love languages together. Oh, love, unconditional love. Girl talk. It says moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. I hope that someone here is going to try to get advice from their friends. But like I said, for some of you, you may decide to let this situation go. You may decide that it's really just too much work. Mirroring each other. Relationships reflect our wounds. Like I said, I feel like this is two people who have both been jaded. Both are sort of giving up on love. It's sort of like, if it's not the perfect love, then I don't want it. If it's hard, I don't want it. You guys, you're in a place of space right now where if you have to put a lot of effort into a situation, you just feel like it's not for you. Mask, not showing your true feelings. I said in the beginning. This unrequited love card that was here, it's not that this person doesn't care. It's just someone is blocked. They don't know how to express love, or they are just afraid to express love. Maybe someone is very afraid of rejection or abandonment here. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. So some of you, you and this person both have been in toxic relationships in the past, and neither one of you have actually healed, I feel. If that's not the case, then some of you are just, right now, I don't know. Maybe I think I'm right. you guys are both trying to heal from a broken heart. You may have really thought that you had healed already, but now that you are actually in this connection with one another and you guys really like each other and it's requiring that you are vulnerable with one another, you probably are both recognizing that you're not completely healed. Meditate and contemplate. I think a lot of you guys are definitely in your head. It's sort of like, do they love me? Do they love me not? Says a fiery climax approaches. There's going to be a breakthrough here. Like I say, either you guys are going to decide that you are going to let this connection go and move on to actually heal. That may bring you back together, or you guys will actually decide that you are madly in love with one another and you're ready to start showing that. Okay, it says you are good enough. Okay, so yeah, it's like you guys, you know your worth, and you just want this person to really show you that they value you. Okay, but this is two broken people who have come together. It's two broken people who have come together, and you are seeing now that two broken pieces still won't make a whole. Okay. So Sagittarius, that is the reading that I have for you. I hope that there were some messages here that will provide you with some bit of clarity. Please check out my other readings for other signs in your chart, your sun, moon, rising, Venus. Make sure that you guys always go within so that you don't go without. Again, thank you so much for visiting my channel. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you can join me in the future. Until next time, love you much. Bye.